Today on Inquirer. Department of Health Undersecretary and Officer in Charge Maria Rosario Vergeire reveals DOH wanted to retain the mandatory wearing of face masks amid the COVID-19 pandemic. This was the position of the DOH during the first meeting of the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases, leading to the recommendation of lifting the mandatory mask use outdoors. In an interview on ABS-CBN News Channel, Vergeire says while DOH held this position, there were several data presented that led to the IATF's recommendation. She adds that the economic managers at the meeting also said that the number of tourists will increase once the outdoor mask mandate is lifted. Vergeire says they needed a balance between health and economy and arrived at this compromise: optional face mask use among low-risk individuals in low-risk settings. However, Malacanang clarified that the optional mask rule outdoors is not yet final. After reducing electricity rates for 2 consecutive months, listed power distributor Manila Electric Company announced on Thursday an increase of 39 centavos per kilowatt hour, bringing September's overall rate to 9 pesos and 94 centavos per kilowatt hour from August's rate of 9 pesos and 55 centavos per kilowatt hour. In a statement, Meralco said, for residential customers consuming 200 kilowatt hours, this is equivalent to an increase of around 78 pesos in this month's power bill. For this month, generation charge rose by 36 centavos to 6 pesos and 94 centavos from 6 pesos and 58 centavos per kilowatt hour. Meralco attributed the increase to fuel costs and weaker Philippine peso. 5 teachers of the Bacoor National High School who are being linked to the sexual abuse of students are now facing formal administrative charges, according to Department of Education spokesperson Michael Poa. The accused teachers were also placed on a 90-day preventive suspension. This after several BNHS students and graduates surfaced online and bared details of their alleged sexual abuse experiences at the hands of the said teachers. While 2 other teachers were also investigated, they were not charged due to lack of evidence.
Kulang pa po kasi yung ebidensya to identify yung 2 pa out of the 7, no? So kaya 5 lang po ang naisyuhan ng formal charge. Ganun pa man, naghihikayat po tayo sa mga victims ng alleged sexual harassment na lumabas para po makapagbigay ng kanilang affidavit, statement, or ebidensya at para po mabigyan din natin ng formal charge. Hindi lang itong 7, pati na rin yung iba na sinasabing nag-commit ng sexual harassment.
DepEd urges students to directly report to the department cases of sexual abuse and violence in schools through dedicated email and contact numbers.
Right now, ito po talaga yung pinaka-direct action na ginagawa natin. We are taking this very seriously. Talagang meron tayong zero tolerance policy pagdating sa abuse, lalo na po pagdating sa sexual abuse. We don't want these sexual predators in our schools.
DepEd assures that all reports will be treated with confidentiality. The number of unemployed Filipinos decreased to 2.6 million in July this year, from 2.76 million in April, according to the preliminary results of the Philippine Statistics Authority's latest labor force survey. This pushed down the unemployment rate to 5.2%, the lowest on record since 17.6% in April 2020 at the onset of the pandemic.
So yung July numbers, very promising, maganda siya sa aming tingin. Yung July unemployment rate na 5.2, ito ay pinakamababa since the 4.5% noong October 2019, yung pre-pandemic.
And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Beatriz Pinlac. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.